about just staying at even par. Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horowitz, glad to be with you on the Sports Update presented by Toyota as the 107th U.S. Open underway. Oakmont, the course, for the first time since 1994 when Ernie Els won his first major, but going in, Phil Mickelson, the story in 2007. First, for trying to come back from last year's debacle on the 72nd and winged foot, then for his wrist. Will he even be able to finish playing with a brace after injuring it 3 weeks ago? You can follow the leaderboard and all the stories right here on CBS Sportsline or go to PGAtour.com. Meanwhile, history could be in the making tonight in Cleveland. Could be that the Cavs begin the road to being the first ever team to come back from a 3-0 deficit in the NBA Finals. Or it could be that Robert Horry becomes the only person to have 7 NBA championships who didn't play for the Celtics dynasty of the late 50s well into the 60s. 2 with Houston, 3 with the Lakers, and 2007 would mark his second with the Spurs. But will anyone watch? Been a poor-rated NBA Finals with Game 2 being an early blowout while nobody could score in Game 3, and David Stern not happy about it, saying Thursday in the USA Today, quote, "We've had, shall I say, inelegant games, and the ratings show me that our fans are very discerning. They don't like to watch games that are not worthy of watching, and you can judge for yourself if these are worthy of watching," end quote. He went on to say it's part of an ongoing culture of people not watching as much TV in general. A commissioner of a different sport also being heard from. Baseball commissioner Bud Selig is reportedly set to suspend Jason Giambi if he doesn't cooperate with Senator George Mitchell's steroid investigation. The report says Giambi has till Tuesday to make his decision. Remember, rules call for a 50-game suspension for testing positive for an illegal substance for the first time, but Giambi hasn't tested positive since the rule went into effect in 2005. Yanks continuing to play without him on the DL for a foot injury, and the Yankees have now won 8 straight, beating the Diamondbacks 7-2 on the heels of Alex Rodriguez's 25th home run, 10th consecutive year of at least 25. Want to know why he or the rest of the players on the Yankees will be good on your fantasy team for the next couple of weeks? Be sure to check out the Fantasy Baseball Weekly Planner only here on CBS Sportsline. For the last couple of years, it seemed like the debate has been on as far as who should be the starting QB in Jacksonville, Leftwich or Garrard. You may be able to add a third name, both saying Wednesday that they've been told that Dante Culpepper is on the team's radar. Now, Mike Tice is the Jaguars' assistant head coach, but was the head coach of Minnesota for 4 full seasons when Culpepper was his starting QB. So we'll be watching for that and these pieces of news as well. It's time for the Wits Hits, and the NFL Wednesday granted Jags head coach Jack Del Rio as well as 49ers head man Mike Nolan permission to suit up all 8 home games. Suits and ties will still be made by Reebok. Minnesota guard Mike James, his agent, told reporters Wednesday night the T-Wolves have agreed to send his client to Houston for Juwan Howard. The Rockets were in the bidding for James' services when he was a free agent last summer. And the Canadian press reporting the Flames have hired Mike Keenan to take over for Jim Playfair. The latter will remain with the organization. Keenan has taken the Blackhawks, Rangers, and Flyers all to the finals, winning it with New York in '94. And Thursday, the NHL will also hand the season awards out in Toronto. You can look for a preview of that in our hockey section right here on CBS Sportsline. All right, so that'll do it for the Sports Update presented by Toyota for Thursday, June 14th. Enjoy your night in sports. I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care.